Generic greetings and welcome to another chill session on Mini Motorways. Today's beverage is a nice cranberry and raspberry juice drink, or as some people call it, apparently, cran raspberry, which just sounds plain wrong. Either way, welcome back to Mini Motorways, where on the previous, can't really call it episode, but previous video, we were looking at the latest maps over here, and we got up to Manila, I believe. It was quite interesting to check that one out. We have not tried Rio de Janeiro, so we're going to try that one and maybe even move on to Dubai. We're actually going to try, you've got the standard colours, then you've got the night map, and then you've got the alternate. I think we'll go with alternate because, well, why not? Thread your roads between mountains and sea in the vibrant Rio de Janeiro. So let's just load into that and see what we have to get. I think it was about 300 to get the next one unlocked. Already we have, as you can see here, some mountain ranges. And you can see I'm just going to sort of do, I think, something like that. And maybe it's probably best if we connect them up like so. Yeah, so we've got this nice line going across and then down. Why did that not... why did that do that? There we are. That's much better. Job done. So yes, we've already got this mountain range here and also the sea on the right hand side, so I'm guessing that we'll need tunnels. We have started with one tunnel and one bridge, so we have the tools available. If something pops down here, I'll most likely try and run, I think I'll probably run maybe something down there, and I'm going to say it, a roundabout will go in this location here. I mentioned about roundabouts in the previous video, and there's a lot of people pointing out that that multiple roundabout thing was actually a couple of places, which I wasn't aware of, so pretty interesting. Anyway, this is just the red building and red garages, and as you can see, we now have, ooh, another pop-up there. So this is going to come along and then down, and we don't technically need to do that, but I'm going to connect it up just like this, so we can put say roundabouts or something in that location. In fact, I'm going to run that up and delete those and then just connect it up there, and then that should suffice. Or do I want to probably build it there actually? That's probably better because then we can also connect this one down here as well, but we shall see. So we have two colours and we have a connection. We don't necessarily need this connection, but I'm just putting it in there for, well, for sort of future connections, perhaps if we get something down the bottom. It's currently Friday. We have 8 pips transported in total. Obviously, there's got the red one and now the, I think, blue / grey. It's like a dark blue, and you've got some shading on the top of the garages there as well. And I've just realised you got see this shadow here? Is that Christ the Redeemer that's on top of here, and the shadows being projected there? I think that's what it is. I think that's the name for the big monument. So yeah, that's a nice little detail there. I only just noticed it. You also got the little waves as well, you can see coming in on the bay, and this bit here, which is probably strange to navigate. We'll have to put a bridge across maybe. I'm also guessing we'll have to bridge across to the right hand side. So up to Monday we have a roundabout and traffic lights. Obviously roundabout is the first thing that we normally go with. I'm tempted to place the roundabout in here, because it seems to me where we'll probably have the most problems. But you know what? We have got it. We have got the ability just to sit on it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I've increased the speed to the fastest speed because, well, why not? And we'll see where we get the next connections and such. And oh, it's right there, is it? Okay, in that case, I will connect that up there. I connect that up there, and I then will put a roundabout in. Most likely there. And do I want to connect up this? Oh, that's changed things a bit. So I'm going to get rid of that and go direct. And I'll place a roundabout in here. And we're going to come down. Oh, you can't. House can't connect directly to a tunnel. Curious. So this is going to have to go like that, and then up, and then across. So we can connect that up there. Bridges or traffic lights? I'm going to go with bridges. Don't know if that's the right place for it. It seems alright. You can see that was on the left hand side having problems there straight away, but that's been now resolved. Probably want another roundabout here. Luckily, these are all fairly colour coded. Ah, that's going to cause some issues. So this... I don't have bridges. Oh! Sorry, I don't have tunnels. But I can build along. So I'm going to have to do that. So we've got this one down the bottom, and then a lot of traffic going this way. This is going to be a problem, this area. I really need a direct connection to this bit. So we need another tunnel. Because they're going to come from the right-hand side, across and then down. Okay, another tunnel is most likely in order. Certainly desired. Road tiles or bridges again. I'm going to go with the extra road tiles. I've already got 2 bridges, and there's no reason at this stage to bridge over to the other side. I'm trying to think of a better way of connecting some of these things up. This one will come along. Just connect it up like that. At least we're trying to utilise the roundabouts here as best we can. What I'm going to do is pause it. I'm going to bring this down and across. Connect it to there. And I'm going to get rid of all of these. And then unpause it. The reason for that is it means that this is now connected to the roundabout, and then all these just go this way. That's a bit better, I think. This is probably going to see some traffic. And here as well. There's not much we can do about the houses other than just disconnect them. 134 people transported so far. And I do think eventually it will try to get us to go over to one of the over on the right hand side, which will require a big bridge. This is Sunday. So let's see what we've got to unlock. We don't need any more bridges. I would like another tunnel. We've been offered a bridge or a roundabout. We're going to go with a roundabout. Where would a roundabout... Where would we benefit from having a roundabout? Potentially there. Not really there. Nor there. Maybe there. Not really. There doesn't seem to be that much traffic. I think we'll just have to sit on it and see what we get. There's another colour. We've got green now. So let's pause it for a moment. So is there a good way of connecting these up? Well, at this stage, we don't actually need to connect up anything other than green, like that. So we can just unpause it and let it crack on. But obviously that's far from ideal, and it's just done that. So that's now connected to there, so we'll just delete this and do pretty much what I was going to do in the first place, which is connect it directly over there. But if we get some green supply down the bottom, which is likely, we may encounter some problems. All this seems a bit sloppy as well on the left hand side. There's the green connection. Okay. It's going to come down. I am very tempted to put in a roundabout here. Pause it. Remove this. These will go this way. Not like that. Like that. Interesting way of building the roads. But there we go. I'm taking these off that path and bringing it round. I don't know why. Is that a way to do it? Well, it's a way to do it. Is it the way to do it? I don't know. I just like the idea of being off to one side, so they have to use that roundabout. That seems like a much better way of doing it, but I don't know if it is. Previously we got to 900 passengers, and I think we got to 1,000 and something. There's a tunnel and a motorway. I'm picking up the tunnel, but a motorway would be... Well, a motorway is certainly desirable as well, but I'm just going to connect up these extra... well, this extra house. And there's another one as well, which we will connect in. I have a feeling we're going to get something pop either on the bottom left or on the island on the right-hand side. If so, I'm going to have to think about how we connect things up. Just connect those up like that. The problem at this stage is to get from here to here, or where the supply is, to having to go this way. At least we've got these roundabouts in, and actually that's not too bad. Okay, I'm going to run this across and have a tunnel. And for some reason I'm doing a lot of diagonals on this playthrough. I don't know why. It just happens to be the way we're doing it. And now we have a connection down the bottom. Okay. And... oh, curious. We now have orange. So we will connect it up to here. Now naturally we could, if we wanted to, go straight across and down, but trying to use these roundabouts is what we're all about. We have no roundabouts, no tunnels, but we have one bridge, but only 5 road tiles. So building this big road here and all of this has caused us some issues. There's a fairly easy connection there. For this, connect that up. Motorway or tunnels? I'm going to pick the tunnel because it gets 20 road tiles as opposed to 10. I think that's sensible. What might be nice as well is if from here we come under here and connect it up with like that tunnel. Like that. No, I'm gonna get rid of it. Not a big fan. I don't know what it would... don't know what it would do either. Well, I understand what a tunnel would do. I'm fairly clued up on what a tunnel is, but what I mean is I don't know what benefit it would give us. Okay, we got a new building on the left here. New garage, but its position is far from ideal. Looks like we're running into red problems here, although they are getting fulfilled. All of these have only got a couple of pips. I don't think there's any major problems. The orange/yellow one there seems to be a problem. We just got an achievement, Rio de Janeiro tourist and try again. Over 400 people, so I think that's unlocked the next map. It doesn't seem to be a huge build-up of traffic. That's an interesting one. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a huge build-up of traffic in any particular place. Motorway or tunnel? I've run out of tiles. I am going to go with motorway this time. And I think what we'll do is from here, we will motorway to there. Actually, is there any point? I've got 10... I could just go straight across. Ah. That's probably why. Okay, right, let's pause it. So I'm going to have to... This is potentially a problem. Where can I connect that to? I need to connect to here. It'll have to be that. Just trying to optimize the positioning of some of these things. Trying to get more road back. Yeah, I was having a motorway from there to here might not be such a bad idea now. Like that, and then go right over this. Strangely, it was the right call, and then it wasn't the right call, and then that came into play, and then it was the right call again. Oh, looks like these two areas have changed in size. I only have a couple of road tiles. I'm very tempted to build right across. Connect these direct. Let's do that. I see that these connecting up to this, what is essentially a main road. Green traffic seems okay. Red here is faltering somewhat. The motorway is really good. All of this traffic is, it's pretty much on its own network. Tunnel or a motorway? Tunnel because it gives us 20 road tiles, and I think that is required. And I'm going to do that. Might be a little bit shorter route. Feels like something's going to pop up on the right hand side here, or on this little island here as well. I'm sure these have names, but I'm not aware of what those are. We've got another garage on the left hand side here, but I'm not going to connect that up. It's going to cost probably 15 road tiles, and I have about 13. Out of interest, how much would it be? Yeah, quite a few. Quite a number of road tiles. Looks like we have green, who is upgraded to a different colour. Oh, and also a green that can connect up there. There's one here as well, which I will connect up, although I'm not a big fan of it. And that one as well. A lot of traffic in the centre here, where all the red and blue cars are meeting one another around this area. I don't think the addition of, say, a roundabout here would help, but what may help is if we remove all of this from that network and tunnel there. We'll then remove that and connect it to there. That can go up and remove that and that. And it means that all of these can go straight up to there, or they can come down the bottom. Okay. We've just got another building on the left-hand side while I've been nattering on. And it's green, so I'll connect that up. Lots of green stuff down the bottom here, so ideally we want another bridge to go here. Let's see what it offers. Motorways or a tunnel? Sorry, yes, I said bridge, I meant tunnel. So tunnel it is. Not a one like that though. All these will connect up. Like so. Just not able to connect that up. And we've got some buildings on the right as well. I don't know what other colour we're going to get on the left hand side. The green, it's a shame, it has to come down here. Through that roundabout. And through that one. This tunnel seems to have massively improved the situation around here. So I'm happy with that. So the red and the blue cars are not interacting with one another. They're not meeting. It's a bit of a stretch for these to meet, or to get to there. Oh, no, it's actually not. If I just connect this up here, we should be okay. But I haven't got the right amount of roads. As in, I've got 0 roads. 1 tunnel, 1 bridge, though. And you can see on the right-hand side, we're getting loads of different buildings. All garages. What's curious is the sheer amount of them. And I don't know if I can get over there. There's over 1,000 people transported. Bridges or a tunnel? I'm going to go with another tunnel. But I want to connect that up here. I want to connect those in like so. Down the bottom here. I need to get across, don't I? Something like that. I need a sort of main road coming across. As you can see, we're clearly out of tiles. Like, a lot of these, they can't even connect to one another. See this? They're all stuck. So, I mean, I can do that. I can do that. Oh, no, I could build across here. It is possible. Just connecting some of these up best I can. Yeah, so this can come across in that way. But, looking at the red cars, I'm fairly confident that that's game. Look at the amount of blue cars and traffic around here in the centre. There is a lot. And this on the left-hand side has not yet changed. It is still as green, and then we've got a building that's vacant there, or a slot that's vacant. Huge amounts of traffic in the centre, which is totally understandable considering I've just connected all of this up. It may change based on, well, once we've got fulfilled some needs of these, it might alter, but I don't think so. We've got this one, this red in the red, 2 down the, well, in the centre and the bottom left, and then at the top here. So I think we'll just accept that that is game. We've run out of road tiles. Indeed, I have. And we've technically got more road tiles and bridges. I'll select road tiles just in time for the game to end. And there it is. Game over. Too few cars could reach this destination in time. Your city shut down after 77 days. 1,289 commuters travelled on your roads over that time. Okay, main menu. Good. So, I mean, you can't really class it much of a failure. So, we got that done. Right, Dubai. Drive the growth of the glittering metropolis of Dubai. Let's try that out. Actually, what do we have previously? Zurich 907, Manila 1193, then RDJ 1289. Is that our highest? 1289. No, Moscow, or Moscow as some people call it. No, Moscow. Yeah, it's the second highest. Okay, let's try Dubai. We're going to go on the... I think we'll just go on the standard map and see this sort of nice sandy colour. And, oh, that's a quite nice colour scheme there. It's like a turquoise. So, we're going to have a bridge, which will come down here and then connect those up. I didn't go down because... well, I didn't. That's the reason. And as... per this here will become a roundabout. That's my objective. There's a lot of people, I should have mentioned really close to the start of the episode, that they suggested different ways of playing it, and some of it is to play it as a full grid system, some is to play it very connected like I've done there and have lots of side roads which can produce traffic but also alleviate it as well. It depends on the maps and the connections naturally. A lot of people recommend trying to leave a lot of gaps between the roads and then branching off. I've not found that to be a huge success because, well, best laid plans, you could have this nice neat system and then the game will just spawn something, say, right next to this and connect it. Some other people even say, once you've got to a certain point, delete almost everything and start again, or at least delete certain sections of the city and reconnect them, and have them so that all fully, as much as you can, fully colour coordinated. So this is the sort of turquoise blue here, teal, whichever term you prefer, and this will never connect up to, say, this orange. That's a great idea. In practice, however, like I say, I've not had great success with that, especially when this was going to be a roundabout, and look what's happened. We now have this in the way, so I can't do that. I'm going to have to diagonally connect that and then bring this down. And actually, no, assuming a roundabout will go there, I can connect that in like so. So this is going to be a roundabout eventually. So I'm going to do something like that. There we go, and that's going to be our roundabout. Already I anticipate problems. Let's go to max speed here. But as long as we get enough to unlock the last map, then we'll be happy. Roundabouts are traffic lights, naturally. We pick roundabouts, and roundabout is going to go there. And that one just went straight through the centre. Doesn't seem to be zooming out very fast on this one. But we will get there. So we have sort of sandy orange colour and a nice turquoise. Nice colour scheme. You have to think what would work on a Space Marine. Would that work on a Space Marine? I've seen some fairly interesting colour schemes for, well, many things, but if we're talking about models, Space Marines, Tau especially, it's a very colourful ones of those. Other Wargames miniatures are available, naturally. Oh! We have a bright pink, which will connect up to that roundabout, which I will then not really care about because I'm going to have a direct connection, like that. So I'm just keeping that in just in case. Bridges or traffic lights, we're going to go with bridges. I already have a bridge, but, you know, we'll get that. Traffic lights, I did ask people as well, what's the best way of using traffic lights, and I received little to no reply. The general consensus is that they're not very useful in the game. We've got some more growth here of the city. Oh, and then one here as well. That's fine, we can connect it up to the roundabout. I'm not really concerned about the traffic around this area. What I am concerned about, though, is there's no connections between... So if something pops up on the left-hand side here, then that's going to be a big problem. So we'll have to rethink our design. We currently have 2 turquoise buildings. One of them is the standard square, and the other one's the upgraded round one. We have 2 of the sandy coloured one that's just upgraded, one of them has there. Okay. And then finally, 1 pink. Motorways or bridge? We're going to go with motorway. I'm going to build across to here and connect up these. So we bridge across to this roundabout. And this will have a road coming along this way, just in case. We're up to almost 90 commuters now. So that's good. I have a feeling that we'll need to connect up. I was about to say something down here very shortly, and there we are. So let's have a pause and have a think. Well, naturally, it would be best to connect this side to here, so they don't have to go all the way around. That requires a bridge. I do have the option to build a bridge, so I will build a bridge. Like that. They will come out the back, but I don't have a bridge for that, sadly. I mean, I can build around like that, ready for a bridge. For the time being, though, that'll have to do. It seems wrong not to do that. It means if these guys want to go there, they don't have to use that roundabout they come across. But then that's going to drive traffic. But is inevitable. We do have a motorway. Don't know if there's any particular place I need to put a motorway. Not really. Depends what this turns into. If this turns into a pink building, then we'll have to maybe motorway from here to there, but then you just go across. Motorways are shortcuts. Oh, we got... So we got this... Don't know what colour you would call that. Champagne, I guess. Alright, that's a problem. I'm going to delete these, bring them down, like that. Like so. And they need to get over there. I'm going to motorway it for now. Like so. Connect up to there. Bridges on motorways. I'm going to pick bridges so I can bridge here and then connect up to that. So that motorway hopefully is going to be of some use. And I finally bridged this side as well. So the bottom buildings are able to get across without the motorway. They'd have to go, well, multiple ways they can go. I guess 2 ways. They can go left hand side and up to this roundabout, straight across the bridge and then over. Or they can go up across a bridge, to the left across another bridge, roundabout, then a 3rd bridge and then finally over there. I guess the 4th way would be then to use this here. Dung, dung. Yeah, the motorway is just the better way for it. This is going to become a roundabout here, I think. But you can see there's already traffic. Oh, it's not going to become a roundabout because they've just placed a building there. Another colour building. And I can only just connect it. Okay. Well, we've connected it. I'm just trying to optimise some buildings. See if I can get some other things in. And there's... oh, another pink building. Well, I don't have much choice. I'm just going to have to fast forward it. Obviously, this is going to connect straight down. That's not going to be a problem, that one. I mean, it is going to be a problem because they're not able to get it there. So I'm going to remove all of these because they're just not needed at this stage. There we go. They're not connected. All this is really on its own separate section. Nothing needs to go over here. Unless it's a pink car, they don't have to go on the left hand side. Which is obviously different from the sandy coloured ones because of where they're situated. Roundabouts are road tiles. I'm going to go with roundabouts actually. Just pause to get these connected. So connect that in like that. Like that. This will come in there too. I know I could probably save some road tiles by doing that, which I probably should. That's fine. And a roundabout. Where would there? Is there anywhere a roundabout would be of some benefit? I do think here. Mainly because if any of this colour, this sort of dark bluish needs to connect up. If it's a dark blue thing pops up here, we'll need to connect it over, and that's going to cause us some problems. There we go. And I'm connecting that up again, just for completeness. We've still got 15 road tiles, so that's fine. How many colours have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours? Turquoise, light blue. Got dark blue there. Got yellow sandy colour, pink, and then champagne, and then this building over here. Okay. Whoops. Bit of a snaky road there. Let's connect that up. Probably around about here. would be quite nice. Yeah, fitting quite nice there as well. Not that it's strictly necessary. Actually, I'm going to remove that as well and connect that up to there. Ah, can't because I haven't got the roads. Luckily that one's popped there as well. We have ferried 294 passengers. There's orange appeared here. That's potentially going to be a problem. We shall see. But, like I say, a roundabout there would help out, hopefully. Oh, that's grown in size. Roundabout on motorways, we're going to go with roundabout. That can go in there. Okay. You may notice that we have some champagne-coloured buildings here at the bottom that connected to this road. And this road here was on its own separate line. So I've had to join it up here just so we get... Oh, that's wrong. I've had to join it up just so we get some stuff on the motorway. We now got another champagne building on the right hand side. And all of these appearing here. This has become a high priority, high trafficked area then, this place. Wow, okay. I can already hear horns honking. Still getting a lot of traffic on the motorway, which is good. Road or motorway? I'm going to go with motorway, because if a pink building pops up on the right hand side, we are almost certainly going to have to do something about that. Feels like we're on course for something like that. Oh, right. We now have another champagne building at the top, and oh, we don't have a way to get across. So I'm gonna. Oh, that's wrong. I'm gonna have to use a motorway. Look at all these champagne buildings. I've got a motorway now. And there's a turquoise garage and a sort of orange building as well that we just put in. Certainly going across there, coming down would be better. That's what I was afraid of. So we now have this building in. So it can go to there. I'd like to come down there, connect it up. Bridge or roundabout. I'm going to go with roundabout. Put a roundabout in here. That come down. Then that join up, the motorway join up to there. So that's going to shift over to there, I think. It's getting really problematic here. There's a pink building. Ah, right. That's what I was afraid of. So how can we get over there? The only way we can get over there is via motorway. And we don't have a spare motorway. Look at the traffic build-up in the centre here. It's all the orange buildings actually, and it's not for a lack of. It's not for a lack of cars. It's just simply the traffic in the centre. I need to get across to there. It feels like that's game over anyway, though. Bridge or road tiles? We'll go with a bridge and go straight across like that. But I think that's game over anyway. I would have liked 1,000 people, but there we go. Game over. Too few cars could reach the destination in time. The city shut down after 64 days. 969 commuters travelled on your roads over that time. Okay. Still not bad, and Mexico City is unlocked. Nice colour. Navigate the mountainous boroughs of the oldest city in the Americas. That's Mexico City. And there you go. That's been a bit of Mini Motorways. Rio de Janeiro, 1,289. And Dubai, 969. Not bad at all. You can see there's been improvements made, so... You know, LA, not too bad, but that's the one I've played on the most, I would say. Beijing, terrible. Tokyo, not too bad. 625, 1423, 981, 907, and then over a couple of thousand there. Yeah, I mean, hitting in the 900s to 1,000 is ideal, but, I mean, some people will be very, very high on the list, I'm going to imagine. And there's a weekly challenge as well, which is Tokyo and Zurich. Either way, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been, hopefully, another chill session on Mini Motorways. If you have any suggestions and well, things I could use to improve my game, then by all means, I would like to hear them. Any tips, suggestions, comments on that front, then, yeah, like I say, it would be most appreciated. Hope you have enjoyed this little chill session on Mini Motorways. If you want to see more, by all means, let me know. And as always, we will go from there. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.